like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jolie. This is Julie's Corner. Yep, part 2 of this R. Kelly fiasco. Okay, I just came in the house from work. I ain't cut my nail light on. I'm still in my little work top or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With the fingers with it. But I hope everybody had a great Thursday and everything. I'm on my microphone, coming up or whatever. Had a great Thursday. Have a great Friday. I'm doing a couple of videos today. I did a car conversation, little gossip thing. I did a bit of a story time. Now y'all getting this one, and then tomorrow y'all know, probably will be nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I will be live Sunday at 6:30. We could discuss everything. So be there or be square. Okay. Lipsticks on this Fenty Beauty. Okay, they're stunning lip paint the red color. Part 2 of this starts and they get into the monies. Okay, the monies. And you know what I'm saying, Gayle brings up, like, at one time, Robert Kelly, you were worth a purportedly millions, okay? But last week you couldn't pose 100 grand to get out of jail. He says, you know what I'm saying, there have been so many people all up and through my finances or whatever. It's never been just me. I've never, you know what I'm saying, kind of had my own bank account. I've never went to the bank by you've never went to the bank by yourself. He's like, no, it's always been associated with someone else. I say, probably because your ass couldn't read. Okay, your ass could not read. So you always had to have someone with you. Okay, I'm assuming now he can read a little bit better. So he brings up how, he never had any idea what was really going on with his finances, with his publishing, any of that stuff, which is why he don't own the rights to any of his songs, even though he may have wrote them. He brings up how just 3 weeks ago, okay, 3 weeks ago, uno, dos, tres, okay, he went to the bank by himself to basically figure out what was going on and to kind of open up a whole new account or whatever. He brings up how he went to Bank of America. I said, not my goddamn bank. Now I gotta leave my bank because R. Kelly bank's there. Lord, I'm just joking. But I'm like, damn it, man. But I got Chase too, so I got a couple of accounts. Anyway, so, she's like, but isn't that your fault that you did not know, kind of what was going on? And, he said, yeah, it was my fault. It was my fault. He brings up how when he went, the lady, the teller told him, you know what I'm saying, no, he didn't say that part yet. Because again, he was saying he did not know his finance stuff. Isn't that your fault? So how do you not know where your money was? And then she also says it's been said that the reason your money has dwindled because you had paid multiple people, in settlement cases about, sex and stuff. Lies. It is all lies, what he said. Gayle then brings up in a little separate thing, with per court documents, there were at least 3 cases settled out of court, all by women who alleged that he had sex with them when they were all underage, and all 3 of those cases were settled out of court for money. Money, money, money. He goes on to say when he went to the bank, he was told he had $350,000 in his account, and that was it. And that he would have to wait 3 to 7 days if he wanted to transfer that money into a whole separate account that was just for him. So he did that. He opened up his own account. Was gonna have the money transferred. They said that when that happened, the following day after he went to the bank to have his money transferred, he went and turned himself in. I said, girl, they then bring up him on child support. Oh, when they bring up the child support, he gets belligerent. Okay, now we know he is currently in jail right now. Okay, right, it is 10:05. He is in jail right now for child support. He crying, and I forgot. This is, I'm gonna put him on this side so we can get a bigger picture of what he was. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna put up 2 pictures. Okay, count them. two pictures because he was looking crazy the whole time, okay? The whole time. This is him. This being his I just like singing, you know what I'm saying? Just say down, down low. You out here down low in the Robert. Anyway, so how? You know what I'm saying? How can I pay child support? How? How? How can I pay child support? I'm like, brother, who you talking to on the end? Like, what is going on here? He kept, how am I gonna pay child support? What am I supposed to do? How am I gonna pay child support? Okay, how I do it? How? I'm like, Robert, bruh, face the camera, bruh. Ain't nobody over there. Who you talking to? I'm like, who is he talking to in the two corners? Okay, my ex-wife is destroying my name. I can't work. How can I work? How can I get paid? How can I make some money? I'm like, bruh, if you sit down and talk calmly, someone may at least pay you for an interview, but you acting all foolish. You acting all foolish, okay? Use your common sense. Well, this is the second time you said, look, bro, you can't talk about common sense. A lot of shit you done in this interview ain't even common sense. It's just stupid. And I'm like, again, who you talking to? Like, why you? And Gayle just like, Robert. Robert, sit down. Robert, focus. You know what I'm saying? He again because he's blaming Andrea Kelly for, as he say, tearing his name down, whatever. So he can't work, he can't make no money, he can't do nothing because what his ex-wife said is more than her. It's a lot of people who have been saying things about you recently, and so Gayle said, "Well, your ex-wife did say you abused her." Lies, okay, lies. You know what I'm saying? I flew on a helicopter. I'm like, a helicopter. What is you talking about, bro? And now look, he crying. Where's the picture? Y'all know sometimes I be having pictures and stuff. He, I'm so petty. I'm so petty. I'm so petty. But that's why y'all watch me. He up in here. This is, you see that sweat in Beijing in the hair, girl. This is this man this whole time, okay? This whole time. So this is him. How am I supposed to do this? What am I supposed to do? So again, he like, I was on a helicopter. I came on a helicopter. With a puppy. What a puppy. What does a helicopter and a puppy have to do with any of these allegations? I was on a helicopter with a puppy. I went to Andrea. I proposed to her. I told her I loved her, and then I knew I wasn't perfect. I knew I had made mistakes or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? We got married. We had 3 kids. It keeps like feeling like it's gonna fall off my shirt. We got married. We had three beautiful kids. You know what I'm saying? And Gayle then says, someone give him tissue. I don't want no tissue. I'm finna get up and leave. I say, and go where? Robert, and go where? Where you gonna go, Robert? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, she was trying to get you some tissue because you had been crying a whole bunch. And then y'all know I'm gonna keep adding pictures. I'm gonna add one more picture, one more, and that's it. Because I just need y'all to be able to see the antics of this man. Okay, the sheer fuckery of it all. Okay, the sheer fuckery of it all. Okay, he like, I don't want no tissue. I'm about to leave and go where? Where you gonna go, Robert? Where you gonna go? So, I'm petty. Wait, where is it at? This is him looking up, I guess, saying he gonna, I don't know. He looking up for the helicopter. Maybe that's what he was doing. Anyway, so, he, I don't want no tissue, I'm finna leave. And Gayle was just like, she just so composed, just so composed, plain face. He then gets real calm. He got real calm because you see all, I wanted to show y'all these pictures. He had all these antics. He felt like if I act out enough, if I cry enough, if I scream, because I think in his life, if he cried and screamed and whatever, people then, accepted his bullshit. And Gayle was like, nigga, not today. None of my goddamn watch. Not today. Not today, Robert. And so he gets real calm. I proposed to her. 13 years. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a domestic violence call to the house. It has never happened. And I say, bruh, you know how many women get beat every day and don't nobody call the police? You know how many women? I know I was in the house. My ex boyfriend, a female in his family, used to get beat up. Okay, and one time, the first time I heard it, we were all in the house. Okay, and his niece, she's an adult, she's full grown adult. You know what I'm saying? At that point in time, and this had to be 10 years ago, and this is the first time I had ever been around this situation, and we in his room. Okay, his niece is in her room part of the house, and I hear a tussle. I can hear his. Did I say that's what it was? I can hear his niece, and getting beaten up by the boyfriend. I'm like, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, should we call 911? He was like, no, like they do all the time. Like, it was nothing. It was no one would ever, and she would get her ass, and she would always stay. She would always stay. But before it would be happening, and because she stayed with him, the family stayed out of it because the boyfriend wasn't going nowhere. So R. Kelly act like, I've never had a domestic violence call in my house. So that don't mean shit. That do not mean that it didn't happen. Again, he is making excuses for his behavior. Okay, so yeah, like, so you're saying that she's not telling the truth about what's going on? You saying she's lying? No, she's not telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Someone sent me a video where she said I hogged at her. I don't know how to nobody. The voice he made when he said, I don't know how to hog tie nobody. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. I don't know how to do that. I'm like, all right, right. It was just such, trapped in the closet-esque, let me act this out. Let me sound so confused. It was just an act. I did not believe it at all. He crying, you know what I'm saying? Now I can't see my kids. Okay, this is real. This is real. This is real, people. I can't see my kids. I can't see. I'm like, but where was all this distraught and crying, and I'm so distraught over not seeing my kids before the day? All of a sudden, because these allegations are coming up, you want to say, I can't see my kids. You hadn't seen your kids before she accused you of beating her up. Okay? Okay, bro? So it's some bullshit. What kind of a woman would tear down a dad I love my kids. I love my kids. And Gayle said, well, what kind of relationship do y'all have? I don't have one with them. I don't have one. But I know my kids love me. You know what I'm saying? That every kid needs a relationship with their father. You know how many kids want their father? Not your kids. Not your kids. Okay, a lot of kids do want their father, not your, and I don't doubt that his kids on some level love him, because no matter how bad a person is or how many wrongs the person do, kids still love their parent even if they love their ass from afar. Okay, let's just say that. So from there, we do see how the DA, not the DA, the report lady bring up how, oh yeah, it's a new case in Detroit. Okay, it was also on our news too. A woman in Detroit was alleging that she's in her 30s now, but when she was 13 years old, that she had a relationship with R. Kelly, and he gave her herpes when she was 13. I say, he out here, he still passed no herpes, girl. Anyway, we then see from there. Let me take down his pictures. Okay. We then see the women. Okay. The women. So Azriel is in the black. Joycelyn is in the red. So, she talks to the ladies. I didn't scroll past too many things. She's like, what is your relationship, with R. Kelly? They say we are with him. We have a relationship with him. We have our individual relationships, and we also are all together as a family too. To me, that means they having threesomes a lot, okay, or sometimes a lot or a little at McDonald's today. They having things they way they are Burger King. You have things your way. Just chicken here. I don't know. It's a whole bunch going on. So Azriel, for the most part, was doing the most talking here. And it's weird because usually Joycelyn is the one who they be asking questions to. But Azriel, because Joycelyn in the red is 23, Azriel is 21. Azriel is the one where when he started dealing with her allegedly, she was only 17. When Joycelyn started dealing with him, she was 19. Okay, that's the difference. So, she said we go to amusement parks together, watching movies and stuff. Gayle said, I'm not talking about amusement parks and movies. Is this a three-way sexual relationship? Azriel, with all the attitude in her, Azriel parents on the documentary would say she would threaten to do things. She would just do things and say things to kind of make us let her do stuff. And you can completely see it in how she was in this interview. She was rude to Gayle. She really was. She had a full-fledged attitude. She did not sound like a person who was in a happy, loving relationship. She sounds angry. And like she had to be angry. And I'm like, why are you so, if you are in a happy relationship, when you're discussing it, nothing about that makes you angry and upset because someone is asking you questions about it. Now, with all her attitude, I'm not here to talk about my personal life. Yes, you are. That's the only reason you're there. You're not there for any other reason except to talk about your personal life with R. Kelly. Now, you can say, I don't want to discuss my sexual relationship. Like, I'm not going to say what positions I do or whatever like that. But I think asking, so y'all all three are together sexually? I don't think that's rude to ask when you're there to talk about what's going on with you, Robert, and Joycelyn. I feel like if you should have just not even done it. This whole thing should not have been done. The interview should not have been done. It made everything worse. So she then goes on with a full-fledged attitude. I would never discuss my success life, and you as a woman, you should know that. And Gayle said, well, as a woman, this isn't my situation. This is something completely different. Well, no, there are people all over the world who have multiple girlfriends, and that's true. However, none of them are upset about being asked about it. You want to know why? Because they're not being forced to do it. You know who gets mad when they're asked about shit? People who are being forced to do it, okay? When I am being forced to call insurance companies for stuff, for bills and claims and denials and shit, okay? And someone asks me a dumbass question, I'm pissed off. You want to know why? Because I have to do this dumbass shit. I don't want to, and I'm mad. So I feel like, she was getting upset because she's not really happy. She don't even look happy. She looks pissed off. And you can't be pissed off because you haven't said shit. You're in this public, crazy situation. And if you want to talk. But don't be getting mad at Gayle. Gayle didn't do shit to you, girl. Anyway, Gayle then said, should your parents be worried about you? And again, Azriel did most of the talking. Even though Joycelyn was like nodding in agreement, she didn't say much of shit through this whole thing. Azriel said, well, no, they don't need to be. They've known where I've been for the past 4 years. They know that I'm well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how her parents have come to Chicago a couple times to see her, and that the parents stopped taking her calls. Again, this is all the stuff that Azriel is saying, that her parents were the ones who stopped taking her phone call. Gayle says, well, they never said that you were missing. They never said you were missing, like they didn't know you were. They said they just did not know if you were okay. Your dad even said the last time he saw you, you wouldn't even look at him in the eye. Well, of course I won't, because he's a liar and he's manipulative. And I said, okay. Well, we know R. Kelly don't allow his girls to look him in the eye. I guess we don't know why. She can't look anyone in the eye who was a liar and who manipulates, which is R. Kelly. But whatever. Gayle brings up how your parents say they found text messages in your phone or in a phone or in a device that alluded to you having sex with R. Kelly when you were 17 years old. And she then say, that's a lie. When I first met R. Kelly, my parents told me to lie about how old I was. My parents told me they forced me to take photos with him and sexual videos with whatever with him so they could blackmail him later for money if they ever needed to. They were trying to make me do those things. Yeah, like your parents told you to do that things? And she was like, yes. And Joycelyn is nodding in agreement. She's like, oh, so you're nodding in agreement. Like, what are you talking about? She then says both our parents are scheming to get money from him and they are upset because they can't get any money. The simple fact that both these ladies are now saying the same thing that R. Kelly is saying. The only reason their parents are upset is because I won't pay them. And now they're both saying my parents are scheming to get money. They want money, 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 money. The fact that Azriel said, they wanted, she caught herself because she first said, they forced me to do these things, which to me mean these things happened when you were 17. But she caught what she said, and she then quickly said, they wanted me to. No, which means that things happened. Things happened. And she's trying to place the blame of things happening on her parents. But she then realized, I can't say it happened. I meant they tried to. You said what you're not a good liar. Which is probably why he don't have them out too much. They don't know how to lie too well. Anyway, so Azriel then says her parents called her and R. Kelly threatening the both of us, saying that if we did not send them $20,000 to be put in a certain account, they were going to release, these naked photos of me and him together, whatever. And she said, you need to be watching out for my dad. That's who you need to be watching out for. I'm looking like, so there's sexual videos and naked pictures of you when you were younger? Why? Why? And she's trying to place blame on her parents and not R. Kelly. And I feel like she's not denying certain stuff exists. She's trying to shift blame off R. Kelly in case those things come out to her parents. Girl. She's crying a little bit. She's crying a little bit. He tried to solicit me like I was a whore. Not like I was his daughter. I don't believe you. I don't. I feel like she is a spoiled kid who, when she was with her parents, she would, manipulate them to make them do what she wanted. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to run away. I'm going to do these things. And that is why she was even allowed to be around R. Kelly. So, but she crying like R. Kelly taught her. She's crying the same way R. Kelly was crying. I didn't picture that, but it was what it was. She, again, they're saying how it's all for lies, it's all for money, and she's crying. And if you can't see this, if this is all, it's all lies, and if you can't see it, then you're ignorant and stupid as fuck. I said, oh, are we? They're saying the exact same things R. Kelly's saying. They have these talking points, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They bring up how, because Gayle brings up, with all these allegations before, this is not about anything from the past, okay? This is about right now. They are brainwashed. They are hoodwinked and bamboozled. They are hypnotized, okay? All up and through. Gayle brings up how, because they then kind of go back to the studio thing or whatever. And Gayle then is saying how before R. Kelly was not supposed to be in the room with them while the interview was going on with the ladies. That was a part of the plan. She says, however, he was in the room, but they could not see him. He was like behind them or whatever. She says, however, during the interview, he would cough loudly or just make noises. So they heard him and they knew he was there and they knew he could hear them. That is, bro, Lord Jesus. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? She brings up how at times during the interview, whatever, he would come. So, should I end the interview? Should I end it or whatever? They never stopped there, but he would come in and say he was going to a few times throughout the whole thing. Gayle said, as a mom sitting there and watching them talk, watching these two ladies, so they're 23 and 21, watching them talk, I wanted to say, get your things and let's go. She said, because I can just see the bullshit of it all. Just the bullshit of it all. Now, they get back to Arbor. Let me see if I can get the right picture of R. Kelly. I got a few. Which one going to come up? Okay, we'll do that one. So, um, she talks to R. Kelly again, and he says about Joycelyn. He said Joycelyn's mom approached him about having her be a singer. He said, well, let her sing. He said, but she can't sing. She's not talented in that aspect. She wasn't a singer. And then Gayle says, well, if she can't sing, how did she end up kind of getting, in with you? He then says, I'm not with her because she can sing. I'm with her because she's pretty. I said, well, okay. He said she's beautiful. Okay, right terminology. And then we hear that whole thing and we get back to the girls. Okay, so R. Kelly goes away. Um, they both say how they don't have an inkling to sing at all. We don't want to sing. It's a whole lie that we're trying to sing. La, 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 la. This is the weird part. They both saying neither one of them wanted to sing. However, R. Kelly says Joyce's mama brought her to me so she could sing. Y'all don't even have y'all stories together. Okay? You don't. R. Kelly didn't say the girl never had no inkling to sing. He said she was brought to me because her mother wanted her to sing. So there was some kind of singing thing there, but whatever. Anyway, Azriel says how her parents, she said, I always tell my parents I did not want to sing. I never wanted to sing, even though we had their videos of her singing and looking happy and just singing her little ass off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She then says, I tried to kill myself because I did not want to sing. Gayle says, but your dad did tell me that, you tried to kill yourself. She said, however, he said that the only thing that made you happy was singing. That's something that brought you joy. No, that's a lie. That's a lie, 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 lie. Gayle says, okay, what do you want to do? What do both you guys want to do as like a job or whatever? Like, since you don't want to sing, what do you want to do in life? Azriel said, well, I don't know what I want to do. I'm happy doing what I'm doing right now, which is nothing. Okay. She says, but I know Robert will support us regardless. And then Joycelyn just kind of said, yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Because all we need is each other. Joycelyn did not say much at all in this whole thing. Like, she was real quiet, and that was it. Now, again, they brought up how the full interview of what we have not seen will play tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's going to be a full hour. I feel like they showed us bits and pieces. And again, she said that she talked to him for 80 minutes. So I'm interested to see what we haven't seen. If this is what they showed us, imagine what we haven't seen. Okay, so we do see the reporter bring up how they pulled Azriel's medical records from her suicide attempt. And per the records, what she told the doctors at the time that she tried to commit suicide was that it was due to issues with a boyfriend. And she told the doctors, and this is in her medical record. She told the doctors that what helped her be calm, what calmed her down, what made her happy was music. Gayle, like, I'm glad you said that because that's the exact same thing her daddy told me. Okay, that's what her daddy said, that she tried to kill herself because she had a bad breakup with a boyfriend, and what kind of calmed her down from all of that was her doing music. That's what made her happy. I'm looking like, girl, Jesus Christ. We then see clips of the parents even saying how Azriel would threaten to do things to herself and just do whatever if they did not allow her to do music, or if they did not allow her to be around and work with R. Kelly on her music. Girl, some bullshit. So they also bring up how R. Kelly's manager told them that they would facilitate a face-to-face meeting for for Joycelyn and her parents, the Savages, as early as next week. I'm like, R. Kelly's in jail. So let's see. And they said that he probably can't even come up with bail money until next week, Wednesday. So he'll be in jail all weekend. And I'm like, the girls probably at home having a field day. Girl, they can let their hair down. They can take them how their jackets off or whatever. They both look pretty though. Their hair look nice. He keeps them looking pretty. But I feel like, how can you afford to take care of two girlfriends but you behind in child support? Both of their hair look nice. Both of the outfits is nice. They have nice, natural looking makeup. They both have their lashes on. Who got them dressed? Who did they hear? How you're affording to take care of two women, two girlfriends that are 21 and 23, but you cannot afford to pay your child support. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed because, you know, R. Kelly is just, girl, he's a lot of things. Most of them are crazy. So I'm going to leave it here. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Do not forget I will be live on my YouTube Sunday, 6:30 p.m. We can talk about all of this shit because who knows what's going to happen between today and Sunday. Okay. Peace.
He's like love, love, love.